At that point, you might want to come off everything. Why? Because you want to reset the receptors. And I know there's people out there that say, these TikToker idiots that are saying that, the research shows that your androgen receptors don't downregulate. I'm like, that's BS. And I'll tell you how I know it's BS. Because when women take anabolics, they could take 10 milligrams of Anavar and they respond as if a man was taking like 600 milligrams of testosterone a week. And you know why they respond so well? Because they have such small amounts of testosterone in their system naturally. We're talking 10 milligrams, the equivalent. If you look at men's, range is 250 to 850 on blood work. Women's is like, 10, okay? Because they produce their testosterone from the DHEA that their adrenal glands produce, and they convert a little bit of that testosterone. So their bodies have such sensitive androgen receptors because they have so little that their body has to be able to respond to that small amount that they have, right? Now, if a woman now puts a male hormone into their body, even the weakest male hormone, Anavar, which I just gave the example of, their androgen receptor density is so great that they hyper respond to that small amount. And that's why they grow so well. If you put women now on like a man cycle, and there are people out there who do that. There are women out there who do it stupidly, but they do it. They get huge really quickly until their bodies obviously level off. But they respond crazy, crazy fast because their androgen receptors are so sensitive. Why are their androgen receptors so sensitive? Because they have so little testosterone in their body naturally. So we're tricking the body by going off cycle and stopping your anabolics, okay? And your HRT for that matter, if you're going to continue to cycle. You're resensitizing your androgen receptors. Because what happens is the body says, holy mackerel, how come we're not responding to any testosterone? The body doesn't realize that there's none around. So it starts increasing androgen receptor density. More receptors, because nothing's happening. There's no testosterone around it. Maybe we don't have enough receptors. And if you do that for 4 to 6 weeks after you stop a cycle, 4 to 8 week time period, you're going to maximize your androgen receptor density again. And then when you go back, even just to HRT, your body's going to respond again. So it's not a toxicity thing, okay? It's an androgen sensitivity thing that you can trick your body into increasing its sensitivity by reducing. And that's why I tell people, don't worry if you're too low. Oh, at 4 weeks you were 100. Hell, that's terrible. Well, you're not going to lose any muscle in 4 weeks, but you are going to get some seriously good androgen receptivity in 4 weeks of being at 100 every day. And that's the reality of the situation.